KTM finds itself in the enviable position of having created a popular brand within a brand with its Duke line of motorcycles. Don't believe me? Take a look at KTM's 2016 Duke lineup. Consisting of 6 different models, some of which, unfortunately, don't make it to the American side of the Atlantic. The Duke line starts with the 125 Duke and tops out with the 1290 Super Duke R, yet still has room for a pair of Dukes in the displacement range that started the line in the form of the 609cc 620 Duke I. Before we go any further, we need to step back from the current KTM image to remember that, way back prior to 1994, KTM only manufactured dirt-focused motorcycles. The Duke was the company's first street bike, and the meaty center of the 2016 Duke line is filled with that first Duke's direct descendants, the 690 Duke and 690 Duke R. The Duke line shares the same basic equation that launched KTM on its trajectory from dirt specialists to including a range of street motorcycles, which has now become Europe's largest motorcycle manufacturer. The Duke started with an off-road chassis and put it in street trim that was able to capitalize on the strengths of the light, upright, quick-steering motorcycle. Not much has changed with the latest Duke, and yet, everything has. Taming the vibrations. In performance-oriented, two-wheeled motorsports, the quest for more power and less weight is almost religion. However, the design goals for the LC4 extended beyond these to include broadening the power band, providing better rideability, meeting Euro 4 emissions standards, and most importantly for a big thumper minimizing the single cylinder's inherent vibration. When mounted in the chassis, the LC May the 4th only look a little different from the previous generation, but there are almost no parts shared between the two. Perhaps the most noticeable change to the LC4 is the top end, which, at first glance, appears to have changed from a sock to a dock arrangement. Yes, the new, silent timing chain is rotating a pair of sprockets, but only one is connected to a camshaft. This relocated camshaft has moved from its previously more central position back towards the intake side of the head. The front side of the head, where one would typically find the exhaust cam, has a secondary balance shaft that works in conjunction with the crank-driven balance shaft to quell vibrations. The single camshaft utilizes 3 lobes to actuate the valves, with the 2 outer lobes directly opening the intake valves while the center lobe controls a dual-fingered rocker arm to take care of the exhaust valves. Some clever engineering makes it possible to check and adjust the valve clearances without the time-consuming labor of removing the cam. Additionally, the chances of accidentally altering the valve timing by skipping a tooth in the timing chain while reinstalling the cam is eliminated.